In a subtle yet powerful visual sequence, the screen flashes a montage of burnout scenes. An exhausted worker rubbing tired eyes at an overloaded desk, an array of scattered coffee cups, and a clock ticking relentlessly as deadlines loom large. The visuals dynamically cut and pan every 10 to 15 seconds, with expressive text pop-ups that read exhausted, overwhelmed, and time slipping away. A series of animated emojis float across the screen to accentuate the raw emotion of these moments. As the scene unfolds, a calm, confident American voice begins the narration. If you've ever felt like you're running on empty, this video will help you reclaim your productivity and peace, starting today. Overlaying this promise is bold text on screen stating, 5 proven habits to reclaim your focus plus bonus burnout reset plan. Transitioning into the heart of the video, the narrative leads us into a structured journey of actionable methods designed to combat burnout and restore both focus and balance. The narration continues with a friendly yet precise tone, inviting viewers to explore each strategy with clarity and enthusiasm. Our first habit is all about scheduling smarter. Imagine a typical morning scene where a professional named Alex sits at a neat desk, facing a large digital calendar on his computer screen. The camera dynamically zooms in on the calendar interface as the narrator explains. A day planned with intention is the cornerstone of productivity. When you schedule your tasks and break them down into achievable blocks, you create a roadmap that feels both tangible and conquerable. Intermittent visual cues in the form of animated timers and progress bars pop up, underlining the importance of time blocking and prioritization. Alex's case is a vivid example of how a meticulously planned schedule transformed his daily routine. Previously overwhelmed by an endless stream of emails, meetings, and sporadic tasks, he discovered that by simply designating dedicated times for deep work and minor tasks, his efficiency soared. A quick cutaway reveals vibrant icons representing focus, plan, and execute as each priority is highlighted. The narrator calmly details, by scheduling smarter, you're not just organizing your time, you're reclaiming it, ensuring that every minute counts towards your most important goals. The camera pans across a desk littered with sticky notes transformed into a clear, color-coded planner, illustrating how complexity gives way to clarity with the right scheduling habits. As the scene changes with a smooth pan and zoom transition, the focus shifts to our second habit, taking structured breaks. The narrative paints a picture of a professional Jordan, whose mornings were once marked by endless nonstop work. The dynamic camera movement emphasizes a ticker-style countdown on one side of the screen, alongside vibrant icons that represent brief moments of relaxation, like a steaming cup of tea, a short walk outside, or a few minutes of meditation. Taking structured breaks isn't about stopping work, the narrator explains in a gentle, persuasive tone. It's about allowing your brain to breathe, recharge, and come back stronger. A creative B-roll clip features an animated clock that speeds up time during a break sequence, then slows down as Jordan returns to work with renewed energy. The camera captures this rhythmic cycle through engaging visual cues and text overlays that read refresh, rejuvenate, and return. A subtle, friendly reminder on screen invites the viewer to mimic these practices, moments of deep rest, strategically placed to generate higher productivity later. The narrator continues, our brains need these pauses to consolidate information and spark creativity. Think of each break as an essential pit stop on your race toward success. The testimonial of Jordan, portrayed through a series of reflective images of him smiling, highlights the reality that regular, mindful breaks can transform workdays from marathon drudgery into a balanced interplay of effort and recuperation. Transitioning with a graceful cut to an overhead view of a modern workspace, the narrative now introduces our third habit, leveraging automation tools. The screen fills with animated graphics that showcase various applications and digital assistants designed to ease the burden of repetitive tasks. The narrator's tone conveys both excitement and assurance. Imagine automating the mundane aspects of your work so that you can devote your energy to what truly matters. In this segment, we are introduced to Taylor, a professional who once managed countless routine tasks manually. With automation, Taylor was able to redirect her focus toward high-impact projects that truly ignited her creative spirit. The visuals shift dynamically to show Taylor's computer screen, where icons for email filters, scheduling apps, and data processing tools animate into action. Each tool is accompanied by a brief text overlay, such as automate, simplify, and focus. The narrator elaborates. By embracing automation, you free up time and mental space, letting technology help you manage the workflow efficiently. This isn't about replacing human effort, it's about empowering your work with smarter solutions. Throughout this segment, quick cuts of success metrics, animated graphs, and smooth transition effects reinforce the transformative power of automation. The case of Taylor is enriched by a brief animated progress bar that fills up as her stress diminishes and productivity indicators rise, visually underscoring the benefits of adopting automated processes in the daily routine. As the digital aids gently fade from view, the camera transitions with a warm pan towards our fourth habit, delegating effectively. In this segment, the narrative unfolds with the story of Sam, a manager whose initial struggle to balance a burgeoning workload led to a persistent feeling of burnout. The dynamic camera movement reveals Sam in a team meeting setting where all members play a significant role in collaborative success. A series of stylish text overlays, delegate, collaborate, and elevate, appear alongside icons of hands passing tasks and shared calendars. The narrator calmly asserts, delegation is not a sign of weakness. Rather, it is a strategic strength that liberates your time and leverages the talents of your team. The visual narrative artfully shifts to a montage of Sam's experience. Images of him distributing tasks to team members, a progress bar steadily advancing as projects move forward, and carefully annotated illustrations that highlight the power of shared responsibility. Observing this transformation, the narrator explains, when you delegate effectively, you not only reduce your personal workload, but you also empower those around you to contribute, learn, and succeed. A memorable visual symbol, a relay race baton, appears in the frame, reinforcing the idea that passing on responsibilities is part of a collective effort that ultimately speeds up progress. The scene's soothing yet dynamic transitions mirror the ease that comes with learning to trust and collaborate, making this habit both visually compelling and deeply relatable. The narrative's tone then gracefully transitions as the camera pans to a quiet, reflective setting lined with soft natural light, where we explore the fifth habit, building recovery rituals. Here, the focus turns to Casey, a creative professional who found that the key to sustainable productivity lay not just in work habits, but in the rituals that nurture one's well-being. The camera slowly zooms into a serene setting where Casey is seen engaging in mindful activities. A brisk walk in a sunlit park, a quiet moment with a journal, and a soothing session of deep stretching at home.